Therefore, if you can shoot them, they can shoot you. Not a good place to be with Colossi, because they are weak as piss. So, this is the first major engagement of the game, and my Colossi, 2 kills, 3 kills, I kind of chilled it up. But, he has more Zealots, more Stalkers, and I'm fucked. Basically, so I pull back into my choke point, and then use it to just tear his pieces, and only allow a small amount of Stalkers to actually do anything. Which is a really good idea in times like this. So, now my Colossi are just tearing them to bits, and now if we look at the army size, I've actually evened it out, because I was able to use my 3 Colossi to my advantage, and none of them even got a shield. With extended thermal lances, this confrontation would have gone even more my way. Now I do have this expansion, I've done nothing with it, which is really stupid, because I have a hidden expansion he doesn't know about, I need to do something about it. His army, again, not as many upgrades as mine, which is not a bad idea, but it's not all that smart. I'm currently on 102, which is fairly good. Zealots do benefit from upgrades a lot. I mean, they're the only light unit in the game that I'm aware of that starts with 1 armor, so they're pretty nifty, good at tanking, etc. My problem now stems from the fact that I'm about to be mined out in my main. So I'm actually really scared at this point, because in my mind, in the meta game, I know that last game he beat me by him sitting outside my base with a better army than mine that I couldn't engage in this in a choke, here, and he got me locked down and I mined out basically, and that's about to happen. So I'm just like, shit, what do I do? I'm thinking to myself, I need to do something. What is it? How do I do it? I need to get out. I need to break his hold. I need to do anything I can to just stop him from winning. This is a tournament game. I'd like to get in the round of 16, which I do. Now, at the moment, if we engage in open space, I actually think my army would prevail. Not entirely sure on that. It's possible. He doesn't have extended thermal lances, which gives me the advantage. If I was to take his army now, he'd be stuck, because I have lots of Colossi, which would just tear his things to bits. But he is actually doing an intelligent thing in that I believe this is when he comes around and hits my workers from behind. Which is a really good idea, because with Colossi you can sit up here and just harass, niggle. And I don't really handle this very well, because I'm just like, oh crap, one, go that way. Which is a really good idea, because now I've got Immortals and Zealots which aren't actually doing anything. Which is just sitting there being a hindrance, basically, which isn't necessarily a good idea. He has gone the proper count of Colossi. The only problem is he hasn't gone the sheep nuts. Yay. 2 Phoenixes. Okay, my Colossi are just gonna be alright for like 5 minutes. At this point, engaging my choke is stupid. That actually gives him the advantage, because at the moment our army sizes are quite similar. I have the advantage, however, but our armies can't engage together because my army's too big. So I'm pulling back at the moment to try and make full use of my Colossi range, which is always a good idea. He's got length, I don't, I really should, but I basically just tore him a new one, and I could have pushed, but in a tournament / non-laddering setting, I probably could have won it here, and I still probably could, but I was being overly cautious, and I knew I just broke it free, and I knew that he then had the defender's advantage. If I'd actually realised how much he didn't have, i.e. the fact that he has 800 mils and 200 gas worth of army, I could have killed him. At this point in the game, if I had attacked, he would have died. Game over, GG, hello, goodbye, thank you. But I didn't, which was not stupid, but maybe cautious. And map awareness is always a really good thing, and knowing what your opponent has I mean, you can guesstimate roughly a lot of the time what your opponent has, and I probably needed to have better information on what he did have. This one cannon actually made my life a lot harder because I had, if we go pause, hold on, look at what I can see. So I had an observer running around his base, yeah? I scout a cannon. Now obviously with an observer you can't go around and check. So I assumed he had 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cannons over there, whatever. So that's why I didn't push, and that also slowed me down, which was really bad because he only actually had 2. So I decided I'm going to go around the back and do what he did to me, except I'm going to do it better because I will send a thermal lances, higher damage, etc., etc. So he was now going, what do I do? So he's responding to Phoenixes. This is very bad micro on my part. This one, I'm telling them to attack the base, and this one just going which is really stupid until I finally command to step forward and do it. Now, my philosophy is yes, killing workers is bad, is good, killing bases is better. Because workers can just go back mining. If you kill a base, you essentially kill all workers. And I semi-successfully micro so that the stalkers can then pick up the phoenixes. I want to say semi because I took a while, it was kind of badly done, and to be honest, if I had blink it would have taken 2 seconds. Blink up, bang, you're dead, goodbye, thank you, good game. But no. So I'm not really a great fan of blink because I can't actually see much point in it. Yes, I know that's a very stupid statement, it's a very incorrect statement, and it's very fun. At this point I actually started giggling to myself because I realized he's done this. He has no idea I've expanded up there, and yet if we look here, I have sight over his base. Wow. So I was just quite funny about that point because this base was there for a long time mining when he could have killed it because he had the advantage, but he didn't scout it, which actually gave me advantage to come back and kill him. Because as we notice, 3 base versus 3 base isn't good, but if we notice at the moment, his income is zip all, because he's mined out here, he has 1 mineral, 20 minerals. How many workers? Okay, 6, they're not too bad. I killed most of his workers at this base. That's a lot of workers we all want to spend guys up, so I guess that's what they want. And at the moment it looks like it's going to be remote mining and his base built up. It's going to be a minute. So this is GG. I've shut him. The tables have now been reversed. I've shut him down and now he's sitting on no bases. I was like, he's got to expand by now, right? I mean, he's dead otherwise. No, wrong. He hadn't. Oh, wow. He hadn't expanded and I won. And his actual probably worst mistake at this point is he tries to produce more army, which means he can't place down an expo right here and use that to leave a possible defense / victory. It's pretty... I doubt even if the little one was microing at this point, at this stage, with this armies, that I could beat him. If the little one took over now, I doubt he'd win. It's just not going to happen. There's not enough going in his favour. Everything's my ballpark, my base, etc. At this point, I'm like, I need to expand again because I don't actually know if he doesn't have base. I mean, I haven't fully checked all these bases out. None of my units really fast enough to be traipsing all over the map. I should have had something at each mineral node, but I didn't. That's always something to keep in mind. At this point, I was like, dang. 4 phoenixes that are badly micro and stuff it. Attack. Now, this new patch is coming forward, I'm really looking forward to because they're decreasing the phoenix build time by 10 seconds, and that is honestly going to make me go, yay! Because I really love playing around with phoenixes, but I find them quite hard to micro, quite hard to use, and quite hard to control. But if I have lots of them, I always like it a lot. At this point, I'm just like, is it GG? Because I'm not sure if he's got bases. He might have a bigger army than I thought. So I wasn't scouting. And he's doing it. And I'll fast forward a bit because this is just the rocks on through space. Let's go yes, we just had a bit of a chat now. I was physically shaking at this point because I'd been at such a high concentration and such a oh crap, I'm going to die level. I was actually very, very stressed at this point. And I'm now telling you that I got warning that's for their thing because to be honest I don't really want it to happen to the next player. I was just like, I should have just mass velocity. No, it doesn't work. It's cool, but it never works. Great, okay, further do that. Anyway, this is GB, I'm in round 16. How the frickin' do that? And I'll give you guys the games from that. I have just now, today, found a good website which just has pro replays, the little one, that kind of thing. So I was thinking of downloading a few of them and doing some of them because I figure they're going to be a hell of a lot more interesting than my boring ass games. And while I'm a bad commentator who isn't very good without talking about the game mechanics, stuff like that, you know what I mean. So at that point I was just like, ooh, pro level play means lots of stuff always happening, which means I'm actually kind of good, sort of, maybe, possibly, not. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.